That aquarium looks really sweet, actually.
It is
one of the best in the world. Yes,
Is it? You bet.
is.
Well, yeah, Ming's been
That
everywhere.
actually does look
Baltimore.
sick.
That's
Pretty awesome.
The Orioles. That's everything he needs, right? In
You
one
walk right
city.
through a brick stack of Legos and you're right in an aquarium. It's great.
That
but
does
for
look
real though. It honestly, and then it goes over the river. You see that? Oh
wow.
Literally in that picture beforehand, that there's a.
Is that a walkway?
Oh, here we go. This one right here. That's a walkway over the river to the dolphin and like jellyfish exhibit and all kinds
Nice.
of other
Yo,
stuff.
what?
Yeah, for $40, you get a full day's adventure.
Yo, that
Damn.
looks awesome.
We got to do a road. Okay, we're getting a Sprinter van and doing the Cape Roadshow. We're gonna go hit up.
You say that casually. You have no idea how in I am for that. Like that sounds awesome.
I that is goals for the show. I'm not even joking. Like the crew that we have, I hear that from so many people. And I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, like, I've had a couple of people say to me, like, you really should go out and do live shows because you guys are just funny on the fly. You know, we don't cook this. This just happens when we get together.
Wait
This
a minute.
dynamic.
Wait, so the 30-minute beforehand that we had where we talked about all the jokes and our punchlines and steamrolling
This is getting cut out.
is not part of... Oh,
Yeah, I was
it's not
like,
part of the
listen,
show.
Chris, you got to steamroll all my shit. Okay.
okay. All right. I'll tone it back.
So yeah, please dial it down.
Can we then find a recording studio
Also,
somewhere in
Venmo me back
Baltimore
my money.
and then record our own cover of On the Road Again. I just can't wait to be on Cape again.
Holy shit! Everyone's gonna think we took these chocolate mushrooms. It'd be like something's going on in that studio. No, people have really said like you should go out and do this, and I'm like, right. The problem is that costs money too, and we need people to show up and buy
Podcasts
tickets and all of
pull
that.
for some reason. For some
No,
reason,
that is true.
I've
but
lost
that's
my hold at venues for it for podcasts.
Really?
Yeah, House of Independence. I'm looking at you again.
no shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. I mean. It's something where I thought I would only want to do it when the demand's there because I don't just want everybody's wives showing up. Like that's realistically, that's my fear is like, hey, it's 12 people who listen anyway. Thanks for coming and plunking down $10. And it's the same with like merch. It's just like people aren't crying out for it. So I'm just like, you know, when there's demand, totally. You know, I don't want to be like Kiss and just make everything and just be like, have a warehouse full of shit that no one's buying. But no, the Cape Roadshow, like I'm dead serious. Like my dream would be actually go worldwide and do the Hello World tour with Cape. Like that really is like, okay, we're gonna hit.
Does that
we're gonna
mean
hit
that
the
we
UK
can then
and-
make posters in the style of the Muppet Show?
You know it. Come on. Look
course.
who you're talking to.
Of course.
Look who we're. Come on. We know.
That's the trailer. It's
But that's it. And the fun thing is, I would really just be like, I would just buy you guys out for like the summer. I mean, his price is going to be higher because he's in 2 bands. But just the same, you know, it's well, we'll work
figure it out.
You know, you'll be taken care of. You know, you're in the family. But. My thought is just like, well, that would be kind of the fun because you don't know who's going to show up because we have the Cape Expanded universe goes big, goes wide. So it would be really interesting just to be like, you never know who's going to show up or, you know, maybe we'll rotate or whatever. And the other thing is I've had people say to me like, you're friends with a lot of comedians and a lot of musicians. You should do Cape Fest. And I'm like, how silly. Meanwhile, I get home and I'm sitting on the couch and I'm like, Cape Fest.
Cape Fest is not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea.
Putting together a festival took about 8 months. 8 months of.
It is a lot.
We did it, and we got like 600 people out there for 15 bands. We brought 3 bands from the East Coast, Virginia, New York.
Which festival did you put?
Where was this?
Red Tank, Tears for Beers
Tank.
for Tears.
Beers for-
Oh.
Yeah, so I did the sound for that, brought all the sound guy goodness, and we brought in 15 bands. We did all the planning. People got paid. Everyone got to sell their merch. It was packed till midnight. Still
Nice.
And we even got a nice 1-star review because it was just so damn loud. We
Well,
hired one
that's the fun.
screamo band for 8 hours of straight playing.
I mean, that's worth your ticket price
You'll
alone.
love Yelp.
Gotta love Yelp.
Oh my god.
That's hysterical. Oh man, but yeah, I have kind of indulged that. You know, when I'm home by myself, and you know, my credit card didn't process the streaming account subscription. I'm like, Cape Fest. That's a good idea. That's not too terrible. So I mean, it's possible.
I think
I'm
that's
not
a cool
against
idea.
it. I think it would be a really cool idea. I mean, frankly, I'd want it to be like a charity thing. Like, let's do it in October because it's my birthday, and you know, like we'll do a thing. We'll give it all like, you know, breast cancer foundation, you know, cancer research or something like that. So it's possible, but these are things like you know, my imagination goes into strange places anyway. But I'm like,
I feel like everybody has like an idea for throwing their own festival in some way, shape, or form.
Oh, totally.
Like, for example, comics, cartoons, and craft beers actually
Yes.
inspired a really fun idea that I think would be cool. Was to
Okay.
get bands together, but instead of performing their usual set, they pick 3 songs from cartoons that they love, whether it's like the theme song or songs from the show, and then the last 2 songs are theirs.
Oh, dude,
And then
that's a
all
really
that
good
would
idea.
go towards like a children's charity or whatever. I
Yeah,
thought that,
yeah.
Because listen, I would love to hear someone play "What's New Scooby Doo" live or any of those like awesome banger theme songs.
Yeah, can you get Wave Break to do the Looney Tunes
What's-
merry-go-round? Like that's all we need is. I mean, you never know where it could go. Green Day did the Simpsons theme in the
Exactly.
movie. I mean, it's,
Exactly.
You know, they've been lightly successful, so it's worth a shot.
Lightly successful.
Yeah, no, I'm being polite.